Hello there. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, good night, whenever you watch this. If you guys don't already know who I am David with here at Anytime Fitness and Cantonment, and I am super excited because today we start Trainer Talk Tuesday, and who I have here is our wonderful Jame. So, Jame, I'm going to let you introduce yourself, and then we'll kind of go over the topic of what we're going to talk about.
Yeah, so I'm Jame, one of the new coaches here at Anytime Fitness, Cantonment. This is about my third month here, along with these great people with Lindell, David, and Brandon, who you guys saw yesterday. And Kate. Don't want to forget Kate, the girl out the group. She's amazing as well. But I am one of the new trainers here, excited to help you guys out and achieve any type of fitness goals that you may have.
Awesome. So what the whole plan with all of this is, guys, is that we have tons of knowledge, and we don't get to see all of you guys on a regular basis. Anybody on my friends list or anybody here in the gym, you may come in at different times when we're not here. So the point of this is to give you valuable information that you'll have access to 24/7. So you don't have to worry about waiting to come and talk to us, and this will give you time to leave comments down below so you can ask specific questions or anything like that. So what we're going to be talking about today is your central nervous system. And Jamie's going to go over everything, whether you feel like it's too taxed or if you're just doing too much. But he's going to go into more detail, and we'll kind of just go from there. So, Jamie, take over.
Yeah, so just a simple topic today. A lot of people are wondering, what is the CNS? So the CNS is your central nervous system. And the CNS can always be overworked, if it's a matter of, having kids, going out, or more importantly, in the gym, doing too much. Now, if you feel, tired, weak, and unmotivated in the gym, you may have overtaxed that CNS just a little bit. And then your next question is, I'm sure, what is exactly overloading that CNS? So this can happen when a number of those muscular systems are not given enough time to, rest or repair after being broken down during that workout.
So for anybody that doesn't know, CNS is your central nervous system. So for some of you guys watching, maybe like, of course I know what that is. For our new guys or anybody that has questions, when you're working out, you're not only taxing your skeletal muscle tissue, you're not only dehydrating yourself from sweating, you are essentially, breaking down may not be the best term, but you are damaging your nervous system and you may not even realize it, especially if you're always trying to go for high intensity. For all of our new guys or new girls, if you're always trying to go heavy, you may not realize it, but your central nervous system is getting taxed. And one of the ways that you may feel that is, 1 week, let's just say you're bench pressing and you hit 200 pounds. The next week, 200 pounds, you can't get 190, 185 pounds so heavy.
Yep.
That's your central nervous system letting you know, like, hey, you should need to taper it down some. But continue.
Yeah, and a lot of times muscular overtraining and CNS being taxed are kind of thrown in the same boat. But actually, those are two different things, and I'll go over both of those. Now, muscular overtraining is completely different. Now, muscular overtraining, for example, will be like on Mondays. Say if you did legs on Mondays, and you went to the gym the next day on Tuesday to work out legs again, you're going to feel that muscular overtraining. You're going to be putting just a tad bit more on the legs than they're used to, and you run the risk of actually overtraining. Now, CNS overtraining is different because your CNS not only impacts your different muscle groups, but it impacts your whole body. The CNS is responsible for, communicating between the brain and those muscles on how they need to work out. And eventually you want to not overtax that CNS. You want to give it time to rest so that you can come in the gym and give it 100% in your workouts all the time.
Okay. That pretty much sums it up. I mean, I got nothing. Jamie's on top of it, guys. You guys are missing out if you haven't done a free session with Jamie or even just sat down and talked with him. He has a plethora of knowledge just to give to you. I mean, he's probably one of the smartest people that we have on our coaching staff. He's just here to help you guys. So let's go on to the next point.
And the next thing, the big question is, okay, Jamie, you told me all this stuff about CNS. You told me what it is, the difference between muscular overtraining and, CNS overtraining. Now, I want to tell you guys, how to basically overcome it. So my first point is to rework your workout program. Now, a good workout program not only contains good intensities, good volumes all the time, but a good workout program contains good periods of rest in between. And the more work you're doing, the more rest you need. It's kind of like an iPhone battery. A lot of us like to stay on our phones, Twitter, IG, Facebook, but eventually that phone needs to be recharged and rest so you can do those same things that you like to do daily. And the second thing I want to go over is sleep more. Now, this is huge. A lot of us don't get enough sleep, and this is the body's way of repairing itself. At least every night you should be getting at least 8 hours of sleep. Most of us don't do that. I know I've been guilty of doing that sometimes, maybe 6 or 7, not quite that 8, but you want to get that full 8 in. And if you don't, your body won't recover like you want it to, and you won't be able to put that full 100% in that workout. And yes, naps are okay as well.
Naps are fine.
Naps are good.
So you're talking about that. So how long should somebody train, before, let's giving them a basic blueprint. So how long should somebody train before they, take some time off, or so that way they can kind of be preemptive on before their CNS gets taxed?
So I would recommend someone, training in the gym. You can train. So train every day, go in, and my biggest thing is don't try and overwork a muscle group. Like we went over legs, don't try to do those 2 days in a row. I know that the big thing out today is, I want to get maybe bigger legs for the ladies, bigger chest and arms for the guys, and just don't overwork those. Give it some rest period. Give it a time to rest. Maybe on Monday, do legs. If you need to rest on Tuesday, do that. And then Wednesday, come back in and go ahead and put 100% in that workout in.
Okay, so would you suggest, maybe doing like a 12 to 16? Guys, got a phone call. Sorry about that. So back to what I was saying. So would you suggest maybe doing like a 12, 16 week training cycle and then taking like a certain deload period? Well, how long do you think somebody should train before their CNS gets fried?
Yeah, no, exactly. You said it. 12-week, like a mesocycle, like David said. Do one of those, go through a 12-week workout period, and then he said it. Go over a deloading period, which is you're still in the gym. You're not completely out, but you're doing less volume at less intensities. That way you're giving your muscles kind of a chance to not regress, but giving them a rest period. And I like to call it like active recovery.
Okay.
And just give it that time so you're not completely feeling drained and overtaxing the CNS.
Okay. So a question that I had with this before in the past, we've spitballed and talked about this. We can't give you like a generic, prescription, if you will, of what to do. So like if you are doing a lot of volume during your training cycle, when you deload, drop back the volume, maybe increase the intensity. If you're a power lifter and you're just lifting intensely the whole time, that's when you drop back the intensity and bring up that volume so it'll help with recovery. Just to kind of, help yourself out. Your body needs a break. That's awesome.
Yep.
It's beautiful.
Always.
On to the next thing.
Always. And the last thing, how to overcome the actual CNS overtraining is to delegate, guys. It's always, I know a lot of us jam-pack our work schedules, but it's not a bad thing to say no sometimes. And, the sooner that you can apply and delegate that into your lifestyle is the sooner that you're going to continue to get the most out of your workouts and prevent taxing that CNS. Because when you tax it, you're going to feel it. You're not going to want to do anything at the gym, at the works. If you have kids, you're not going to want to chase those guys around. But just implement those 3 things in your lifestyle, and you'll be golden.
Yes, that's perfect. And talking about before with, when you're training, you're inducing stress on your body too. So with that, when you're inducing stress, your body's going to start releasing cortisol. So when you're releasing more cortisol, pretty much everything that you're trying to do, your body's going to go against it. You're going to retain more fat. You're not going to put on muscle. You're going to feel stressed. Like, there's a method to the madness. We've all been doing this, I think, collectively, everybody here, I think 50 years or more with all of our knowledge. So, with that being said, you want to make sure that you're having a plan, with what you're doing. If you don't feel like comfortable coming up with a plan, that's what these coaches are for. That's what Jame's for. That's what Brandon's for. That's what Kate's for. Landell's for. We're here to help you. that's all we're trying to do is just help you.
Exactly.
You know? So you don't have to worry about planning your mesocycle, planning how long you're going to train. That's what he's for. Yeah, that was awesome. I really enjoyed that. Let's see if anybody's got any questions here. Thanks for everybody watching right now. No questions. So we'll hang tight here for another 15, 20 seconds. So if anybody watching right now has a question, feel free to drop it in here and we'll answer it. And like I said earlier, if you guys haven't trained with Jame, gotten your free session with him, you're missing out. This dude's a beast. He sits there and does these slow, eccentric deadlifts with 405 for 5 seconds, and it's insane. Let's see. So anybody, if anybody watching, thanks John for watching. Emily, hey. Susan, thanks for watching. Connie, always appreciated. Robert, I'm going wave to. Can I wave to you guys? No. Will let me. Boom. Wave.
Wave.
Waving at everybody. Boom. Crap. Boom. Boom. And boom. All right. Since nobody's got any questions, if you guys are just now catching this last bit, if you don't know who I am already, I am Dave with Here Anytime Fitness in Cantonment. This is Jame. We are here for you. We are here to make healthy happen. If you guys have any questions, comments, whatever, feel free to drop it in the comments below this video. Message us. We are here for you. I'm excited for more videos with you.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody say thank you to Jame. And we're just here for you guys. Hope you guys have a blessed evening. Deuces.
More to come.